Hello guys, today we're going over the Blu-ray sales here, and there's a lot of the bottom is kind of more of the same. So we do movies and the movies that are continuing to sell as on Blu-ray and DVD. Of course, as you all know, the numbers are not always accurate because even they say the figures are estimated based off sampling. And they always change. The sales fluctuate from time to time. So that's the reason why the explanation of the Captain Marvel when that came out in Aquaman. So, but the number one movie is Alita Battle Angel. Alita Battle Angel sold 446K copies, uh, and sold $8 million, which is outselling number two, Hellboy. Um, Hellboy is Hellboy is actually out. Okay, so Alita's overperforming compared to its gross, as we all know that. But Hellboy. Okay, let's look. Okay, so Box Office Mojo. Okay, so top 2019 movies domestically to see how much Hellboy grossed. Hellboy is definitely overperforming compared to its $21 million gross. So Hellboy is actually the most overperforming title of this week. Missing Link is performing exactly how it did in theaters. Nobody went to go out to see Missing Link. Of course, nobody's buying the Blu-ray or DVD of Missing Link. Um, and unless they put it on Netflix or something, I don't think Missing Link will really do it. Will probably just come or else disappear after a while because nobody really went to go see it. I don't know, nobody went to see Missing Link. Okay, so Alita is doing really well, actually compared to its gross of $80 million. I actually believe Alita is under track here, but Hellboy sold 292,000 copies. Um, I still wonder, does Hellboy have like a dedicated fan base, a cult following? Because I think Hellboy is probably overtracked here, but Hellboy probably does have a cult following on the internet, which is the reason why Hellboy is on this list. Shazam is number three, which it sold 217,000 copies on its second week. Um, oh yeah, the week span, that's basically how many weeks it came out on digital. It came out around two weeks before on digital. That's basically why it says 3 weeks because of counting the digital sale for some reason, which is weird. Um, but Shazam has sold eight. It will probably sell 1 million by the end of next week, or be close to 1 million. Breakthrough sold 90,000 copies. It's selling well on DVD, but not on Blu-ray, and 271,000. So it's a religious movie. So of course, religious people are going to go out to get the movie. Um, it's one of those religious movies that come out. The Lion King, the original one, not the remake, is still doing well because of the Lion King remake come out. So a lot of people who went to go see I want to relive the Lion King in the animated form. Dumbo remake sadly hit $1 million of copies. Okay, so the Dumbo remake is doing better than I expected it to be, but Dumbo is just not selling at all anymore. Pet Cemetery is actually having pretty great legs, actually. It has sold 44,000 copies and 400,009 copies, unlike Us, well, it's actually behind Pet Cemetery, but that's Pet Cemetery is it's more recognizable than Us. Captain Marvel, oh yes, Captain Marvel, oh yeah. Captain Marvel is actually disappointing Disney's sales. So yes, you can call Captain Marvel a flop. It's selling worse than Black Panther, and it sold 2.2 billion copies. So obviously some people are buying it. But when you go to the store, you don't really see people really buying Captain Marvel. I won't be surprised if it's Disney that's buying Captain Marvel altogether. How to Train a Dragon sold 38,000 copies to 1.3 million, and 30 it has sold 1.3 million copies. People are still, and then there's other movies that are selling week after week for some reason. I don't know where these movies are selling. Who is buying these movies? It's these movies again. San Andreas. Last week I was on here. Matilda. The Goonies has been on like the whole year. The Goonies has been on here the whole year, basically. If you look at the whole year, the Goonies has sold well since April, so Goonies is not the problematic one. It was like how Penguin started selling Matilda. That's another movie that just started selling. The Great Wall, another movie that just started appearing around the beginning of the month. Do not know where these sales are coming from. Who is buying this movie? The Wall, same thing of Pixels. But you can look here. The movie is selling like hotcakes right now for some reason. Do not know why. Um, Same thing with Pixels. This is another movie that has been selling really well for the last month on DVD. Do not know why it's selling this well, but Pixels is doing. There's actually a video called "Why You Forgotten Pixels," and Pixels literally sold like 40,000 copies last week. I have no idea who is buying Pixels, but it's just weird that all of a sudden people are now starting to buy Pixels when people were saying that Pixels is a forgettable movie, but now people are all of a sudden buying Pixels. Maybe it's like cheap or something. It's only like bucks already, but that's just something weird. Mask, it's an old movie. Can understand why it's selling. Master, that's a new movie. Critters Attack, that's like a cult classic, bad horror movie that they come out with, and it's like those bad horror movies they always come out with, the cult bad horror movies. If you want to see like a bad movie, The Critters Attack is one of them. Fury is another movie. Do not know why it's selling well. Gone with the Wind, understand that one because it's the anniversary of Gone with the Wind. Aquaman, Aquaman is still doing well. Aquaman will probably have 3 million copies by the end of the year combined, but yes, Aquaman is still number one. Gremlins, real movie that got released. That's why Gremlins is still selling well. Gremlins has always been on the list. Top Gun, new Top Gun movie trailer came out, so now it's here. Bumblebee is still on here. Us is basically dead. Alita actually outsold Us's total in 1 week. Okay, Alita outsold Us, which made 2 times the money of Alita, and Alita outsold Us in 1 week. That's how poorly Us is selling on the Blu-ray sales. Us. Spider-Man: Homecoming. That's a movie that had very, very big legs. It's still selling well. Yellowstone and Stranger Things are here. And John Wick is at 30. John Wick is another movie that has massive legs because a lot of people like John Wick, like Keanu Reeves. Um, but if you look at the DVD charts, one of the best-selling DVDs, I'm not kidding here, is Pixels. Okay, I just don't know who is buying Pixels. Who is buying Pixels? If you're watching this video and you're one of those people who can find out why people are buying Pixels, I will congratulate you because it's just strange that people are saying this movie is so terrible, but all of a sudden people just start buying this. Like if you look at Amazon, best seller is DVD. Um, okay, so Pixels is no, this is a month ago, but Pixels is nowhere to be seen. Pixels is nowhere to be seen. So do not know why Pixels is selling so well. Maybe it's just like some. Maybe it's like some. It's just confusing. I give up to find the reason why people are buying Pixels. So maybe Pixels has become a cult classic or something, and maybe that's the reason why. Because that's probably why it's selling so well. Or maybe some YouTube video talked about it or something. Theory. And it's funny how there's a video called "Why You Forgot Pixels." Not because I had a YouTube channel, but course, YouTube. Of course, they won't tell you anything. I already got a video recommending me called "Why You Forgot Pixels." Pixels movie. You don't remember Pixels, but then look at the best-selling DVDs. Pixels is number 8. Number 8 best-selling DVD. On the week ending July 28th, 2019. So really, people probably remember Pixels. Considering it's on the best-selling DVDs according to the numbers.